Okay, you guys, so this is morning 4, I believe. No good news. My cat, Sire, is missing. I posted around the area to see if we could find him at all. I haven't got any response from anybody, but not only that, the cord broke to the generator. So if you watched my first video, electricity, air, heat, everything comes from the generator. Can't play my game. Can't watch TV. Nothing. I was just telling one of my friends, it's like, I think God hates me, like, literally, and does not want me here at all, because it's like one thing after another, after another, after another, after another, after another, after another, and it just never fails. So I guess we'll see how the rest of the day goes. I need to get up, get myself together, look a little better. You know, one of my biggest things was not getting on here without like filters and stuff like that. And I said, this time I'm not going to do that, because that stopped me from recording a lot before. So yeah, raw and uncut, baby. So anyway, there's some things to do. I'm gonna finish cleaning, get myself together, try to figure out this whole generator thing, like where you pull the generator, that cord broke. And we're trying to get a hold of the people to either replace it or whatever the case may be. But since there's been so many hacking, we can't get into the account that we bought it on Amazon. So, I mean, I just don't know, y'all. I just don't know. So, we'll be back, and hopefully with some good news. Alright, you guys, so should the first thing I do be my hair? Or should I do my face first? That is the question. I really hate that there's no lighting in here. Like, there's absolutely no good lighting in here at all. Okay, so my daughter called, so I had to not let you guys see my hair right now. Same old smegular degular hairstyle, part in the middle, bun in the back, because that's how I like it. Sometimes I'll do a messy bun up at the top, but I ain't feeling that today at all. So we'll just go with that, and that is our hair check for today. I still have on my face oil. I did my face really good last night. As always, I put on my dark eye retinol serum, always under my eyes. I feel like, especially for black people or mixed people with a little bit of a darker complexion, they get dark under their eyes, which my eyes used to be super dark. They're not anymore. So voila, this is my hair. Next we'll get started on makeup. Right, now we are going to start this face. Okay, I will start off with the El Maquillage under eye. I think this time I am going to make it a little lighter, because I don't feel like it was too light last time. And again, I can't find my little egg thingies to do my nails, so this is what I have to do. Because I have a 12-year-old daughter, well, she's gonna be 12, who loves makeup, so, you know, she feels like she likes it, she takes it. No matter how many times I get on her ass about it, she does it anyway. So, that is what we're working with. Now, am I gonna be surprised that I can even finish this right now because the generator cord broke? So now I'm just sweating. And there's no, like, our electric fans use batteries. Then we have to go get batteries. And all of that. So, I'm gonna try to make it work. Okay, let's try this again. I think what I'm also gonna do is put a little bit in the mustache area. Just to see if that helps a little bit, because no matter how many times I wax this hoe, it always has a different look. It's a dang shame I have to do this, and then I have to kind of like the little mustache area is sweating. It's like the main part that's sweating right now. So give me a second, guys. We'll work on foundation here in a minute. And guess what I found today, though? My brush. I've already cleaned it out, so I'm super happy about that. So I have two El Maquillages, okay? One is darker than the other, and I still can never figure out which one it is. So I always have to, excuse me, squirt a little bit on my hand to see which one's darker. All right, that one's lighter. This one's darker. So we are going to put a couple scoops on there and get our face. Yes, it's so much better than using your finger. That is for sure. It looks a little lighter only because it is summertime, so I've been tanning a lot. And normally I haven't been putting on a full face. I've just been putting on like bronzer or should have time. I don't even need bronzer. I put on just like some good lotion, some good face cream, and then I just put on a little bit under my eyes. Not even concealer, foundation. Just a little bit under my eyes, and it does it perfect. Like, I went into work and people are like, your face is glowing, girl, and I'm just like, how? So that's where you see all the redness from. It's not because I have like one of those red blotchy faces, which nothing against them at all. Some of the people that I see on social media has that, and they do the most beautiful makeup, and half the time I don't even feel like they need the makeup. I don't think a lot of us need makeup. I think we just like to do it, and I think we just like to feel extra pretty. I can't speak for everybody. I'm gonna speak for myself. That is why I do it. And like, this looks really creamy and lighter than my skin, but it's really not. It's really not. And like I said, the lighting in here is so bad, and because he is trying to get the generator you know, put together, I have absolutely no lighting at all. So we're just kind of blind eyeing, if that makes sense. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Okay, because I had to blow my sweat off here. So now I'm just lightly gonna do my forehead. There's been so much going on. I have like my shorts. I wanted to restart my YouTube, but I'm too kind of scared to. But I really want to do that. There's a lot that's been going on that has been on my mental, on my soul for like so long. And I posted a video yesterday, and some witch gets on there and she's like, this is a public thing. If you don't want people, blah, 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 blah. I was like, what is she even talking about? I said, girl, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have tough skin. Like, you're insane. I think it was a comment I made that made me emotional because my brother he's a panhandler. So I had went on like Nosy Neighbors of like our county and was like, is there any pantries that's open? Or anyone willing to help with, you know, just any type of information. And then some lady said, maybe you should stop getting all your tattoos and what was it? It was tattoos and Botox or like something. First of all, I've never had Botox in my life. I wish. If I did, those wouldn't be there. It's not my fault that I age the way that I age. I mean, I'm almost 40 years old and I still look better than 75% of 40-year-olds. So I think this girl maybe was just in her feelings, but whatever. Enough about that. We're gonna do some bronzer. All right, here we go. Our Shimmer Glow highlight, bronzer, and blush. I go in with my favorite brown. We highlight those cheek areas. I'm a blender. Oh my god, y'all, when I first did makeup, I was like, why does my face look so blotchy? That's why, honey. You have to blend everything in, literally everything in, which I'm sure you guys watch. And the thing is, too, is that everybody does their stuff totally different. So, you see the difference. Is that a piece of hair? You can see the difference, and that's gonna get cleaned up. So, I'm not even worried about that right now. So, I'm gonna dip it in some more bronzer. And you want to go on the other side. I like to get above and under cheek. That's just how I like to do it. People do it how they want to do it. And then people also say the best way to do it is to smile. And get like that cheekbone area. I already know where my cheekbone area is and where I like to have it at. So I don't use that, but it's coming together. It's just coming together. We're going back in with the bronzer. And you always have to do the side of your face. Always. Side, around. All of that. to be done. And everything kind of needs to connect. So like all around here needs to connect. All around here needs to connect. And that is how that works. So we got the forehead, we have that, and then we have it coming this way. Wish there was some more lighting, you guys. Let me see. Okay, so you can see like the under eyes. You can see, which I need to get my under eyes a little bit better. But look at that. I'm sweating. This is going to be so hard, y'all. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, to be honest with you. All right. A little better. Not too bad. So we're going to start with that. Like, look at this sweat under. Y'all, I'm done. I'm done. I'll take you with me when I leave. Alright guys, we are looking good. And it is time to get out of here and go to work. So one thing that I have to do is turn off the generator. So let me do that really quick. Okay, so the generator's off. I'm going to show you guys a little bit. Well, you guys haven't responded on whether or not you want to see a tour yet. So I'm not going to show you a tour yet. At all. Until you let me know whether or not you want a tour. But until then, I'm going to get my butt to work. Oh, yeah, look at this. We were burning trash and somebody had the fire a little too high. So then this happened. So that's definitely got to be fixed. I just had to tell my daughter to mind her business because she always in somebody's business. But anyways, so we just put that back up because it was raining and we had to grill. So, yeah, we'll go into that some other time, but let's go to work. I just thought I had to point this out because I've never seen a bunny lay like this in my entire life. But he's living his best life, just chilling. So I'm gonna leave him alone.